Emma and Jake were on their way to a weekend getaway when their GPS went haywire, leading them deep into a remote area. With the sun setting and no signs of civilization in sight, they stumbled upon a quaint, deserted-looking town. Relief washed over them as they parked the car and decided to look around for help, but something felt off. The air was eerily still, and not a soul was in sight. As they walked down the main street, they noticed open shops with fresh goods, suggesting that people had been there recently. "This is weird," Emma said, voicing both their thoughts. "Yeah, it's like everyone just vanished into thin air," Jake replied. Their search led them to the town square, where a large, cracked bell tower stood solemnly. A sudden chill ran down Emma's spine as she saw movement from the corner of her eye. Turning quickly, she saw nothing. Convinced they weren't alone, they decided to explore further. They approached a small, old-fashioned inn, its sign creaking in the wind. Entering cautiously, they found the lobby empty, but the smell of freshly baked bread lingered in the air. The silence was almost suffocating. Suddenly, Jake noticed a journal sitting on the counter. Flipping through its pages, he found the last entry dated the day before. "Emma, listen to this. The bell tolls tonight. We must find a way to break the curse before it claims more of us." "What curse?" Emma asked, fear creeping into her voice. As they ventured deeper into the inn, they stumbled upon a hidden basement. Inside, they discovered old letters and dusty artifacts detailing the town's history. It turned out that centuries ago, a malevolent spirit had been wronged by the town's forefathers and had cursed the place with eternal silence. Anyone who entered the town would lose their voice by the next sunrise, trapped forever unless the curse was lifted. "We need to find that bell and destroy it," Jake said, determination in his eyes. With the clock ticking, Emma and Jake raced back to the bell tower. They climbed the rickety stairs, reaching the top just as the first light of dawn touched the horizon. The massive bell loomed above them, its surface covered in runes. "Help me push it," Jake urged. Together, they heaved against the bell, using all their strength. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared, its form shimmering with rage. "You will not break my curse," the spirit hissed. Ignoring the fear, Jake and Emma pushed harder. With a thunderous crash, the bell toppled and shattered on the ground below. The spirit let out a piercing wail before dissolving into mist. At that moment, the oppressive silence lifted, replaced by the distant sounds of wildlife and a breeze that felt like freedom. They hurried out of the tower, greeted by a sight of the townspeople emerging from their homes, talking and laughing as if waking from a long nightmare. "We did it," Emma whispered, relief flooding her voice. "Yeah," Jake agreed, wrapping an arm around her. As they walked back to their car, the town behind them buzzing with life. They knew they'd share this story for years to come, one of how they broke the curse and brought a silent town back to life.